West Indies.
One swing of the bat, and history was written. This was more than just a game. It was the night T20 cricket reached its peak. Today, we go back to where it all began. The complete story of T20 cricket. Cricket for over a century was a gentleman's sport. It was about patience, strategy, and tradition. Test matches could last 5 days, and even then, sometimes end in a draw. ODIs gave us one-day excitement, but cricket still had its old-school charm. Whites, red balls, long spells, and cautious batting. But then, the world changed. In 2003, a brand new format arrived, 2020 cricket. A short, action-packed version that promised big hits, loud crowds, and entertainment like never before. What started as an experiment in England would soon grow into a global revolution, rewriting cricket's DNA forever. And at the heart of this revolution, T20 leagues. The Indian Premier League, Pakistan Super League, Big Bash, Caribbean Premier League, and many more. These leagues didn't just change how cricket was played. They changed who played, why they played, and what cricket even meant. The early 2000s were a time when cricket boards were worried. Test cricket was still loved by purists, but the younger generation found it too slow. Stadiums weren't always full. Television audiences were shrinking. The England and Wales Cricket Board, ECB, decided to try something bold. A match with just 20 overs per side, played under lights with music between overs, cheerleaders, and a carnival atmosphere. The first ever official T20 match took place in 2003 between county teams. It was loud, fast, and explosive. Sixes flying into the stands, crowd cheering nonstop. Nobody knew it then. But cricket had just been given its most marketable product. The story of T20 cricket began on 17 February 2005, when Australia and New Zealand faced off in the very first T20 International at Eden Park, Auckland. Players wore retro kits. The crowd was buzzing, and no one could have imagined that this short, fast-paced format would one day dominate world cricket. Just 2 years later, in 2007, the ICC T20 World Cup was held in South Africa, a tournament that shocked the cricketing world. It ended with one of the most dramatic finals ever. India defeating Pakistan by just 5 runs in a nail-biting clash at Johannesburg, sparking a new era where cricket became faster, flashier, and more unpredictable than ever before. Fast forward to 2008. India had just won the inaugural T20 World Cup in 2007 under a young captain named MS Dhoni. The country was buzzing with T20 fever. Enter the Indian Premier League. It wasn't just a cricket tournament, it was a grand spectacle. Bollywood celebrities owned teams. Auctions saw players bought for millions. International stars like Shane Warne, Adam Gilchrist, and Andrew Simons played alongside young Indian talents like Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma. In just a few weeks, the IPL became the most watched cricket event in the world. It was a perfect mix of sport and entertainment. What the IPL did was more than just make money. It changed how cricket was consumed. Every ball mattered, every over brought drama, and matches finished in just 3 hours. The IPL's success inspired other nations. Australia launched the Big Bash League. Pakistan created the PSL. The West Indies started the CPL. Even the UAE, USA, and Canada joined in with their own leagues. Before T20, players were often molded to fit Test cricket or ODIs. But the leagues created a new species of cricketer, the T20 specialist. These were players built for power hitting, fearless innovation, and high-impact bowling in short bursts. Think of Chris Gayle, Andre Russell, Kieran Pollard, Rashid Khan, names that became global superstars without ever needing a long Test career. Young talents suddenly had a new pathway. They didn't have to wait years to break into their national team. A single good performance in the league could make them famous overnight. For example, Jasprit Bumrah was discovered in the IPL. So was Hardik Pandya. Rashid Khan's journey from Afghanistan to the world stage began in the Caribbean Premier League and Indian Premier League. T20 leagues also gave players financial freedom. A single season's salary could be more than what they'd earn playing international cricket for a whole year. T20 cricket forced players to reinvent their skills. batters developed outrageous shots, switch hits, scoops, reverse sweeps, to counter defensive fields. Bowlers mastered slower balls, wide yorkers, knuckleballs, and even off-cutter bouncers to trick batters. Fielding standards skyrocketed. Saving a single run could change a match, so diving stops, acrobatic catches, and bullet throws became the norm. Even fitness took a new direction. Players had to be explosive, agile, and quick, not just endure long hours like in tests. But the T20 League, boom, wasn't loved by everyone. Traditionalists argued that these leagues were destroying Test cricket. National boards complained about players skipping international tours to play in leagues. Brian Lara said on Poor in Retirement, "Players are now using the West Indies team as a stepping stone, as a stage to get franchise cricket contract." Some even said that cricket was turning into pure entertainment, where skills were overshadowed by cheerleaders, music, and pyrotechnics. And yet, despite the criticism, the leagues only grew bigger. So what's next? Experts believe we're heading toward a world where franchise cricket might be more important than international cricket. Players may sign year-round contracts with leagues instead of their national boards. Technology like AI-generated stats, mic'd-up players, and VR replays will make the viewing experience even more interactive. Test cricket will survive, but perhaps as a luxury, something played less often but with higher prestige. One-day internationals might struggle for relevance, stuck between the explosive T20 and the historic Test. One thing is certain, the T20 League era has permanently reshaped cricket's identity. T20 cricket may dominate headlines today, but it's the Test and ODI formats that built the very foundation of the game. In a T20 match, every ball demands action, but in Tests and ODIs, every ball tells a story. These formats test not just skill, but patience, endurance, and character. They're where cricket's greatest rivalries were forged, where legends didn't just score runs. They wrote chapters in history. Think about it. A T20 win is celebrated for a night, maybe a week. But a gritty Test Series victory or a nail-biting ODI World Cup final? Those moments live forever in cricket's memory. T20 may give you quick thrills, but Tests and ODIs give you timeless goosebumps. Cricket has always been about change. From timeless Tests to one-day matches and now to the league-driven T20 era. From white flannels to colorful jerseys, from slow, patient batting to reverse scoops over the keeper's head. The journey has been wild. T20 leagues didn't just change cricket, they brought it into the modern age. Faster, louder, richer, and more global than ever before. And whether you love them or hate them, they're here to stay. In T20, a match is over before your tea gets cold. But in Test cricket, a single session can twist the entire game. Comment below your favorite format and subscribe to Factover for the more interesting videos. Thanks for watching.